Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Errol Spence is not going to the Hall of Fame, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Terence Crawford has stated that Errol Spence is not going to the Hall of Fame. He states that Errol Spence is a great fighter, but there's no comparison. When you compare Errol Spence to Terence Crawford, there is no comparison. I'm already going to the Hall of Fame. If we retire right now, he's not going to the Hall of Fame. And that's absolutely true. You look at Errol Spence, he is a good quality fighter, but at the end of the day, he's not going to the Hall of Fame based on his resume and his accomplishments. He's only a one-weight world champion. Yes, he was a former unified champion, but look at his level of competition. He won his first world title against Kell Brook. Kell Brook was washed, moving down in weight, damaged from fighting Triple G, was no longer the same fighter. Then he moves on to Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson was really at the ass of his career. Then you see Carlos Ocampo. Carlos Ocampo is a nobody. Who? Then he goes on to Mikey Garcia. This is a Mikey Garcia moving up in weight at every disadvantage. He literally gets no respect for winning that fight because it meant nothing. Then you get to Sean Porter, who's been basically a B-level fighter his whole career, has been beat by everybody. But then he turns around and fights Errol Spence in a very controversial and close fight, a split decision where many people felt like he beat Errol Spence that night. Then you get to Danny Garcia, who's really done nothing much his whole career, especially at welterweight. And this guy's a B or C level fighter. Same with your Dennis Ugas, B or C level fighter, lost many fights. No one's really impressed with any of those guys. And then he gets to Terence Crawford, the first truly elite fighter of his entire career. And he can't make an adjustment. He can't win a round. He literally gets his ass handed to him. Errol Spence Jr. proved that he was not an A-level fighter. He's not an elite fighter. He's a B-level fighter who simply can't make adjustments or win rounds against elite competition. We understand that's who Errol Spence Jr. is. It's nothing wrong or a shame to be a B-level fighter. He's simply not elite, and he's not going to the Hall of Fame as of right now. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.